Hello guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Louis and welcome to the walk around video of the Renault Fluence. If you would like to know how this car drives, there will be a link in the description to that video on what is the driving experience like for this car, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos. So let's get straight into the walk around tour. I don't know about you guys, but the red on this Renault Fluence is actually quite handsome, especially in the sunlight. First off, this is the key. It's a key card kind of thing, so you get those basic functions like unlock, lock, and there's a light symbol here which switches on the headlamps, the DRL, as well as the rear tail lamp. I don't know when are you going to use that, but probably it will come in handy in some situations. And the last one is the boot, to open the boot lid. To unlock this car, you can choose to just leave the card in your pocket and press this button here, and to lock it, you just press this. The only thing that I want to point out is that this car, you cannot mix between using the card and the keyless access. What I mean is that if you were to use this card to unlock the car, you would have to use this card to lock the car afterwards. Let me just show you. Like, I just used the keyless just now, right? If I were to unlock it and close the door again, I can't use this. See? I would have to lock it. So if you want to use the keyless access, remember to use this button on the door handle to lock the door. Do not use your card. When I collected the car yesterday, I thought this feature was broken on this car. Oh, and there's also another keyless function that comes quite in handy. If you have this in your pocket and you just exited your car, just walk away. I'm not touching anything. The car locks up. So you just come back here without touching the key, unlock the car with that. Anyway, when you unlock the door, you are greeted with a very contemporary interior. At the door, you have the usual controls for the side mirrors to fold and unfold. This is to control your side mirrors, window, and safety lock. The seat is all manual. This is to recline the seat, this is to adjust the height, this is to move the seat front and back. I'm not sure if the wrinkles on the seats are showing in the camera, but to be fair, this car has been driven for 48,000 kilometers and it's a media car, so don't expect it to be in the best of conditions. Well, you guys know it's for test drive and for media as well. So at the side, you get your TCS off. This is to open the boot lid. This is to adjust the luminosity of the instrument panel. This is manual adjustment for your headlamp leveling. This is how the instrument panel looks like when you get in the car. And let me just turn on the car because it's seriously hot. So your RPM meter, speedometer, your fuel gauge, temperature gauge, and this is the panel for all your informations like fuel consumption and distance and so forth. That's your gear selector indicator. By the way, let me just jump out and show you guys the headlamp as well as the fog lamp and the DRL. These are actually projector headlamps, yellow light fog lamps, and this is your DRL. Not sure if it's showing on the camera because it's extremely bright. Oh, and did you guys notice how the door sounds when it closes? Quite solid, eh? European made. Every part of the car feels solid as well, not just the door. So once you're in the car, you can actually slot your key in this slot right there. From the top, all these are a little, I don't know what material is this, but then it feels a little soft. Well, this car is a mixture of some soft touch material like this and some hard plastic. And before I forget, the starting price of this car is actually 89,888. So it's about 90,000-ish. And every Renault comes with the 5 influence package. And the package includes 5-year unlimited mileage warranty, 5-year free scheduled service. You can get mobility solution as well when you drop off your car more than 48 hours at their service center, which I assume you would get a courtesy car. Also, 24-hour, 7 days a week roadside assistance. And lastly, the package includes a service that you could ask them to come and collect your car from your place to bring it to service without you sending the car to them. This is a 7-inch R-Link touchscreen, which comes with a few features like TomTom navigation, your multimedia settings. I mean, you can set quite a few things in there. Being a touchscreen, I actually feel that they could have made it closer to the driver, because I'm actually sitting in my position right now. I can't reach it without leaning forward. And there's actually a space right up front here. I have no idea why they made that space there. I could only assume that they made it to store stuff, or probably to put your phone up here with your Waze on. This car comes with dual climate control. This is to set the temperatures, and this is to adjust the fan speed. This is to increase it, decrease it. This is your other climate control. This is your multimedia controls, cigarette lighter. And that is where you attach your auxiliary cable, your SD card, or your USB cable. Now if you notice, there's actually two cup holders. One there, and this is a 250 ml bottle. Very cute. You can see how deep the cup holder is. As for that, this part actually blocks it, so I assume you can't put a taller cup or bottle in here. And talking about storage, you don't really have a lot of space up front here. Well, at most you can put a wallet and your phone at this space here. And this part, not exactly huge. Moving on to the door bins, you don't really get a lot of space as well. So practicality wise, when it comes to storage spaces, I guess they could improve a bit more. And moving on to the seats, I don't know if you guys can see it from this perspective, but it's a bit flat. I personally would prefer if the side bolsters and thigh bolsters were bigger, and probably a bit of lumbar support as well. But the material does feel quite comfy, except for the bolsters command that I just said. You may have noticed this switch right here. It is actually the speed limiter as well as the cruise control switch, and you can actually hear it, by the way. It actually shows up on the instrument panel. If I put it into cruise control, there. This is the speed limiter, there. And this is where you adjust it. By the way, I'm not sure if you guys noticed, there's actually a hidden panel at the back of the steering wheel on the right side, which is for your multimedia controls. You can control from your volume to answer a phone call, to cancel a phone call, your radio. And by the way, to cycle through the instrument panel on the right, the controls are here. Just click through it and they'll cycle through the menu. Let's just conserve some fuel and switch off the car. And move on to the back. Oh, and that's to indicate if you didn't remove your car key from that slot. And wheels. You actually get 205/55 17-inch alloy wheels. It comes in dual tone. Can you see that? Rear access seems decent. Palm test. Well, according to some sources, this car actually boasts the largest space in the C segment sedan market. You get vents at the back, no controls here except to open or close the vents, and the bulge here is not really that high, so you can actually get across quite easily. Adjustable headrest at the back, cup holders, a very low armrest though. And the cabin lights, there's actually one up front and one in the middle. Adjustable height for the seat belts. Two elastic storage pockets here. Disappointingly, no storage space on the rear door, and the material here and the door up front is actually different. Let me just show you guys. Here it is. And now this. it's the same on both sides. So I have no idea why they decided to do that. Anyway, that's all for the rear seats. Now let's get to the back. The boot is huge. Being totally flat is a plus point as well. And just to show you guys, and if that's not enough, for comparison's sake, the Toyota Altis has a 470 litre boot space and the Honda Civic has a 519 litre boot space. This car has a 530 litre boot space. It's even bigger than a Peugeot 508 boot. Hopefully that's able to give you an idea of how big the boot is in this car. And by the way, to open the boot, there's actually a button right next to the reverse camera. Yes, this car has reverse camera, I forgot to tell you that. That's it. And this is the tail light, a combination of bulb and LED. Single exhaust pipe. And if you notice, there's actually no parking sensors, both front and rear. And that is all for this video, guys. I hope you guys find this informative. And finally, don't forget to subscribe for more videos. Thank you for watching. See you soon.